Tell me if this sounds familiar. You've made it through 3 to 5 interview rounds or more. You met everyone on the team and they made you feel like you're the perfect fit for the job. Then you get a call or an email saying, "Unfortunately, we went with another candidate who we thought was a better fit." Hey friend, it's your job search cheerleader and your favorite marketing girly. Forgive me friend, I have a little bit of a cold, but the show must go on, right? Today we're talking about something that doesn't get enough airtime. Getting rejected after multiple interview rounds. Yep, I made it through 4 rounds of interviews, thought I had it in the bag, and then I got rejected. And let me tell you, that email hit my inbox hard, okay? I was frustrated, exhausted, and honestly, I felt really defeated. But I also learned something. But before we jump into what I learned, please take a quick second to subscribe to my channel. I'm here every week helping people navigate layoffs and rejection, get unstuck in this terrible ass job market. All right, so let's start with some real talk. When you make it to the final round of interviews and you don't get an offer, it's heartbreaking, right? And my heart has been broken a couple of times. But let me tell you about this one company that I interviewed for. I made it to the final round, met like 10 team members across those 4 rounds of interviews, and I even did an interview project for this company. And after weeks of my time being invested and me thinking that the company was a vibe, they decided to go with someone else. And getting rejected after all of that will definitely have an emotional impact on you. You invested time. You prepped, you followed up, you gave it your best. You even did free labor, and still it just wasn't enough. But here's the tea, right? Rejection doesn't mean that you're not qualified. It just means that you weren't the right fit for that one role at that one moment at that one company. And that's not failure, that's just data. But in the moment, when I got that rejection, I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. And in that moment, I was thinking to myself, what's the lesson I'm supposed to be learning from all this? Because right now, I just feel like these people completely wasted my time. Not to mention, they got free work out of me. I had to chat with a mentor about this because after getting rejected after 4 rounds of interviews and a project, I was feeling super discouraged, and honestly, I wanted to quit searching for a while. But my mentor had really good words for me. They reassured me that I'm professionally resilient. Plus, there's not a quitting bone in my body. I guess the lesson here was this. Every interview you go through is a test, right? And every rejection is just feedback. Each round of interviews makes your sales pitch stronger, and each recruiter question reveals gaps in how you're positioning yourself. Each response helps you get closer to your actual story. So I started treating interviews like reps in the gym. The more I did it, the stronger I got. And it's not about nailing every single interview, right? It's about building endurance, clarity, and confidence. I've created a free job search checklist to help you along the path of building that confidence. Check it out. It's linked in the description below. All right, so let's look at the numbers. Less than 2% of applicants land an interview at all. And most job searches take 5 months or more. And candidates will most likely go through 3 to 4 rounds of interviews per role. And if you're making it to final round interviews, you're already in the top tier, right? You're already doing something right. When I heard these stats, I got a bit of a confidence boost from knowing that I was a little bit better than 98% of other applicants since I got an interview. That's a win, right? Look, I know it doesn't always feel like a win, especially when that offer doesn't come, but it's a sign that your strategy is actually working. It just needs a little refinement. Okay, so what can you do after every final round no? Well, what I started doing was this. Ask for feedback. Hit up the recruiter or hiring manager to find out what went wrong during your interview. And do this even if they don't respond, because that shows growth. Then review what worked. What questions felt very strong to you? Did you answer those questions flawlessly? Where did you connect with the team? Did you find out that you had things in common with them? Then you want to note what you need to adjust. Were you vague on metrics? Did you miss the company vibe after all that talking that y'all did? Then you want to refine your prep. Ask ChatGPT to ask you the most common interview questions for your role so you can rehearse and get tight on how you answer them. And lastly, celebrate that progress. Pour that glass of wine, friend. You deserve it. 4 rounds of interviews or even making it to the final round means that you impressed a lot of people. And that's not nothing. And now this is the time where your mindset should shift. As a product marketer, testing and iterating are a part of my job. You don't just send out one message and hope for the best. You test, you adjust, and then you improve. During my search, I thought of myself as a product that I want companies to buy. My resume was my messaging and my marketing. And my strategy was targeting roles that I knew I was at least 60% qualified for. And my recommendation is that you approach your job search the same way. Rejections aren't dead ends. They're just data points. Use that data to refine your strategy and your approach and get one step closer to your yes. So friend, if you've been through multiple interview rounds and still walked away without an offer, you're not alone. And most importantly, you're not broken. Trust me, I've been there a couple of times. I know it's easier said than done, and I know it's hard to see the forest for the trees. But you're building a better pitch and you're getting stronger and your yes is definitely coming. So let's chat about it, right? How do you handle rejection in your job search? Do you push forward or do you take a step back and just chill out? Comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you can relate to this video. Also, check out my free job search checklist that's linked in the description below. It'll help you kick off your job search with AI. Let's be all the way for real, right? The current job market sucks. And hopefully my job search tactic videos can help you navigate your own journey. And always remember that you got this, friend. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.